Hi guys, Mike here. I just wanted to talk about my experience ordering the Hopper 3 DVR from Dish Network. So I noticed this thing when it was announced at CES. Looked kind of interesting. 16 tuners plus recording all the primetime shows. Uh, Reportedly 64 gigs of RAM in a thing. You could drive like 8 TVs in your house off the one DVR. But what I found more interesting was it had this sports bar mode, which allows you to divide your screen into um, 4 different windows, if you will. So if you had 4 different baseball games on, you could watch 4 of them at once and just monitor the sound on one and switch around, similar to a sports bar. Now, as you may have picked up, I'm building out my basement right now, and I like to tell people it's my man cave, inspired by ESPN Zone. So in my media room, I was planning on putting in I think it was 3 TVs, so I wired it up for 3 HDMIs. So for that very reason, I wanted to watch multiple baseball games at once. I enjoy watching baseball. Um, I enjoy watching football also, but rarely do they show more than one at a time in the area, so that's not as big of a deal. So I saw this DVR come out, and I was kind of on the fence. I was thinking about cutting the cord at one point. Uh, so this came out. I'm like, oh, do I enter? I've been out of contract for a long time. Do I enter into another 2-year contract to get this thing? But the technology kind of fascinated me. I saw some demos on it from CES, ridiculously fast. So I thought, to be honest, my youngest still likes to watch cartoons. So I said, all right, let's bite the bullet. I called up Dish. I said, hey, I'd like to get this DVR. Well, it's not available yet. Be available by the end of the first quarter. Okay, that's fine. So fast forward to last Saturday, and I built out my office, which I'm in right now, and I wanted to put a TV on the wall in front of me so I could monitor the news, basically while I'm working, just keep it on silent. So I called Dish. I said, hey, I want to get a Joey for a room that I don't have one in now. And essentially what a Joey is with the Hopper, it's a tiny little box that hangs off of it and allows you to use the features of your DVR in the house. Now, I've had a Hopper 1 with a sling box in the house for several years now. So I called him up. I said, yeah, I'd like to get this Joey. What's it going to cost? He said, oh, it'd be $10 to put in, plus $7 a month. Okay, that's reasonable. So I happened to mention, I said, hey, am I going to need to replace this thing when the Hopper 3 comes out, or will it work with the Hopper 3? So she tells me, oh, that just came out today. Oh, look, you're waiting for one. Would you like one? I said, well, yeah. I said, so I'll wait for that. She goes, well, we can put it in tomorrow. Like tomorrow, like before the Super Bowl? Yeah, that'd be fantastic. So then she goes through the details. It'll be $150 upgrade fee plus the 2-year contract, which I expected. We'll replace the Joey, add a new Joey. My bill went up like $12 a month. It was negligible. Plus the $10 installation fee. So I started asking about a couple other things. I had gotten this promotion in the email with a price lock for 3 years, which was less than I was paying for the same service. So I got the usual cable industry, if you will. I know it's Dish, but it's basically the same industry. I got the usual spiel that, oh, that's for new customers. You don't qualify because you're an existing customer. It's weird. The cell phone industry and the cable industry are the 2 industries that actually punish you for being a loyal customer. If you're not a customer, we'll give you a great deal. If you are a customer, sorry, you've got to pay for all these perks you're giving to new customers. So I never quite understood. I mean, probably if you got the patience for it, probably the way to get the best deal is to just keep jumping back and forth between providers. I can't be bothered, honestly. So I said, can't hurt to ask, right? I said, listen, okay, I get it. You're not going to give me that promotion. That's fine. I do want to get the new Hopper. I said, I've been a loyal customer for many years now. I said, is there anything you can do for me to make this better? Like, ideally, I'm trying to get out of paying $150 upgrade fee. So she goes, you have been a customer a long time. Hold on, let me go talk to a supervisor. Not kidding. She puts me on hold for all of about 15 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, did she forget about me? Is she coming back? So she comes back and she goes, yeah, this is funny. My supervisor agrees. You've been a loyal customer. We're going to knock off the $10 installation fee. It's like, crap, man. For $10, I would have just avoided a 15-minute hold time. But all right, thanks. So some effort was there. So I order everything. They come yesterday. They put it all in, and I'll I'll do a review on that box soon. It's pretty neat. The only disappointment I had when they put it in, though, was the sports bar mode. I was going nuts all night trying to find it. I was like, where's the sports bar mode? I want to split the screen into 4. So I finally got on Twitter. I said, okay, guys, I give up. I said, tell me where it is. So they come back and said, oh, yeah, that feature's not out yet. It'll be in a software update later. So the most advertised feature for the box isn't out yet. But at least I'm ready for hardware. So if it's out before baseball season, I'll call it a win. So this morning, I'm browsing the internet, and I happen to find some reviews of the Hopper. And at one point in the bottom, it says, Dish Network says new and existing customers can upgrade with no upfront fees. It's like, wait a minute, I just paid $150. So I got back on Twitter, and I said, I found this article. I said, is this incorrect? You can upgrade for no upfront fees? She goes, no, that's true. Okay, well, I paid $150. She goes, well, it depends on a lot of things. It depends on the promotion you got. Okay, so I'm thinking, did I miss a promotion? So I said, okay, this came in yesterday. I said, what promotions were in effect yesterday that I missed? So she goes, oh, no, you got the promotion. It would normally be a $350 upgrade fee. You got it for $150. Okay, so what is this part about no upfront fees? Now, this one really made me laugh, and I didn't even reply to it at this point, because what are you going to say? She goes, that's true, there's no upfront fees. It's included on your bill, so you didn't have to actually pay it yesterday. The hell, man, anything. Got no upfront fees, you put it on a credit card. So I thought that was kind of comical, and we are really, really pushing the limits of semantics when we're dealing with this stuff anymore. So that's my Dish upgrade story. I'm very happy with the hardware. I'm generally very happy with their customer service. For the most part, I almost never need to call them. I can get on Twitter and direct message them, and whatever issue I've got is generally resolved. That kind of stuff just makes me laugh. Anyway, so slowly getting the house worked out. I got the TV set in the living room. I got the Joey up in the bedroom. I got the other Joey in my office now, but they put it in so fast. I still don't have a TV in here, so I've got the hookup that won't go on the wall. Oh, the other funny story. The guy comes in and he goes, "Yeah, there's no cable hookup in your office." I said, "Yeah, I know. I was hoping you were gonna put one in." "Oh, I don't know if we can." Now, then he goes, "We can just put a splitter off the TV in your family room, which is on the other side of the wall." Now, the house is not entirely square. There's parts that jut off the back and stuff. So first, he almost drilled a hole through the side of my house, thinking my office was on the other side of the wall, and that wasn't the case. So I'm glad I caught him before he did that. Then he says, this would be easier if you could just use a wireless Joey. I said, that's fine. We got Wi-Fi. We can use the wireless. He goes, but you don't have a TV in there. I can't test it. I said, if it's wireless, why don't you take it to one of the other TVs and set it up and then put it in? So he goes, oh, yeah, that would work. Good times, man. Good times. So anyway, I think I'm all set up now. Hope you enjoyed this story, and good luck. Don't expect the sports part mode if you get the Hopper 3 this week or the next couple weeks. That'll be coming out later. And again, I'll try to do a review of that Hopper as soon as I get a chance. I'm really, really busy this week, so as I get around to it. Take care.